Welcome to Zydoxa. We upload 3 videos a week, so please subscribe so you don't miss any. Today, we're looking at the 2017 incident at Hamerton Zoo Park, which left a 33-year-old woman dead. Hamerton Zoo Park was opened in June 1990 and is located in Cambridgeshire, UK. The zoo covers 25 acres of previous farmland and has a collection of around 100 different species of animal. These species include many rare and endangered birds, primates and big cats. Hamerton Zoo Park is also described as the most environmentally friendly zoo in Europe, as they have 2 large wind turbines that provide all the power to the zoo. 29th of May 2017 started like any other day, with experienced zookeeper 33-year-old Rosa King starting her shift at the zoo. Rosa at the time was caring for rare Malayan tigers, 8-year-old Zookeeper, 4-year-old Sahaja, and sibling white tigers Mohan and Shiva. She was also feeding several kittens throughout the night. She loved her job. She had worked at the zoo for around 14 years and was well aware of the dangers involved. She knew the big cats were wild animals and was always safety conscious. Rosa was seen at about 9:40 a.m. that day, heading over to the tiger enclosure with a cloth and bucket to clean the viewing windows so that members of the public had a clear view of the tigers. Rosa entered Zookeeper's enclosure, where, unbeknownst to her, the safety metal slide gate, meant to keep the animals separated from humans working inside, had been left open. It is thought that Zookeeper then stalked Rosa for 5 minutes before attacking. Zookeeper mauled Rosa to death before dragging her body to the window in the viewing platform. It was at around 10 a.m. at this viewing platform that visitor to the zoo, Frank York, saw Rosa's body and raised the alarm. Fellow zookeepers then proceeded to use chunks of meat to entice the tiger away from Rosa while they awaited emergency services. Armed police and staff with dart guns arrived, but were not needed, as staff at the zoo had managed to make the scene safe by isolating Zookeeper. A police scene of crime investigator later described the horrifying scene when they arrived and how he saw a huge bloodstain on the floor next to a set of keys and a trail of bloody paw prints leading to Rosa's body. In 2019, after extensive investigations, an inquest was heard. In the inquest, the pathologist who conducted Rosa's post-mortem told the courts Rosa had a significant number of lacerations, abrasions and puncture wounds to her right arm, left arm, legs and mostly her neck. She also had a complete fracture and severing of her spinal cord. The courts also heard how Rosa's dream had always been to work with animals and absolutely loved her job. Her work colleagues all testified to Rosa being extremely safety conscious and didn't understand why she had entered the enclosure without seemingly checking the metal partition was closed. The inquest deemed Rosa's death a freak accident. However, due to their findings, Hamerton Zoo Park no longer allowed keepers to work alone and revisited their safety training. And as for Zookeeper the tiger, he is still alive and living at Hamerton Zoo Park as Rosa would have wanted. Rosa's family took some comfort in knowing she died doing what she loved. My thoughts go out to them, as the loss of a loved one is always extremely difficult. Thank you for watching. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I hope you join me in the next video. Bye for now.